Welcome to the JRC. Cody Jansen with you on 12-ounce sports radio and TV, coming to you live from Fort Saskatchewan. Tonight, Senior B lacrosse. Edmonton Warriors hosting the Beaumont Outlaws. These two teams met earlier this season. Did not go in the Warriors' favor and ended up pretty banged up as well. Short a few bodies tonight. We're going to break all of that down in the pregame show. Warriors are 0-3 on the year. 2 losses against St. Albert, the back-to-back President Cup champs, and a loss at home against Beaumont. For the Outlaws, they squeaked past a win over St. Albert to open up the season. They've gone 1-2 since, so they're sitting at 500 on this season. Edmonton's still looking for their first win after squeaking into the playoffs last year. They're going to be short a few bodies. No Joe Down in the lineup. No Sam Dollick. No Greg Bray. That one hurts. He's got 3 goals, 2 assists so far this season through 2 games. A little bit banged up. They're not going to be in the lineup. No Tanner Tassie, no Tyler Sachin, or no Matt Murphy. Didn't look like Simon Hansen took part in the warm-ups as well. As for Beaumont, well, their offense completely runs through Chris Britton. He's got 24 points, 8 of those coming in the goal column. Also leading the team in penalty minutes with 19. Matt Spadafora leading the penalty column for the Warriors with 12. Taking a look at the league leaders in the RMLL, Richard Laughlin's leading the way on offense. No surprise there. 25 points, 12 goals, 13 assists for him. Boy, he's on a tear with the Miners. Chris Britton's actually second, 24 points for him through 4 games. Graydon Cornfield has 19. Matthew Christensen of St. Albert has 14. Then it's Patrick O'Meara. Rocky View Knights with 11. Edmonton just taking the floor now, taking a quick look at those Senior B standings. The Miners are 3-1 to top the charts. Tied up there with Rockview at 3-1 as well. Beaumont is 2-2. Calgary Raiders are 1-0. Mounties are 0-2, and the Warriors 0-2 as well. Picking up a win, well, would boost them out of last spot in the entire league. Only scored 11 goals this year, so the offense definitely a little bit slower than you'd expect. Without a guy like Greg Bray in the lineup, too, not your best situation for a win, but hey, they're going to see if we get it done here. Little crowd on hand. We'll blame that on the storm that's happening outside. Starting goalies tonight, it's going to be John McMillan for the Edmonton Warriors. For Beaumont Outlaws, Scott Cavalinas gets the start. He beat the Warriors earlier in the year. John McMillan's going to be looking for some revenge. Starting lineups for the Edmonton Warriors, Matt Spadafora is going to be the face-off man. You got Dylan Johnston, Jake Morris on the back end. Nick Kreinwold and Joe Down. Tyler Machado will be taking face-offs for Beaumont. He was good the last time these two teams met. Big, strong face-off Matt. Ref has got it all lined up. Ball's down, and we are underway. The 3-man reffing system here in Fort Saskatchewan. Early face-off violation called on Spadafora. That means the Outlaws offense gets to work first. Playing that right side's Lehman. He had Britton cutting across the crease. I expect a lot of that offense to run through that left side in Britton. Pellis also, when he gets a couple of chances, they cut out in front. McMillan's tested early. He's got to make a good arm save there. Morse with a high pass across. That gets knocked down by Down. Fowler will leave it for Ellingston, and the offense hops on the floor. Gindra over to Wheaton. Jordan Wheaton, a couple of fakes. They're going to dish it down low. He's got Raider all out in front, and Cavalinas will get a shoulder on it. Brett Rayner with a grade A chance to start this game. Jordan Wheaton's leading the way on offense for the Warriors. 2 goals on the power play, 4 assists in total. He's got 7 points. Now it's ticked off by Dean Woy-Witkin in transition. Go the Warriors. It's Woy-Witkin and Johnston. Right side, Woy-Witkin cutting towards the goal. Gets the ball stripped from him, and it's going to bounce behind the net. Woy-Witkin with a chance in transition. Ends up fumbling that ball a little bit. And Beaumont escapes it. Left side, Pellis. Looking up top for a man, right side to Lehman. Lehman to Pellis up top, low shot. McMillan drops on it. And a hockey-like butterfly save for John McMillan for his third of the evening. Play 2 minutes. Wheaton hops on the floor, 7 points for him this season. The experienced wingman. Spadafore left side for Krywalt. Krywalt now a little shimmy and shake, hops up top. Back to his old number 19. I like seeing that on him. Nick Krywalt now taking a beating out in front. Loose ball pops out. Chance out in front. Tries to tuck it over Cavalinas and Takahara. Had a little bit of space down low. And Corey Takahara in his second game for the Warriors just tucked it over the net, still looking for that first goal. Chris Britton, 16 assists for the undersized Omat. Starting on that left side, finds Lehman out in front. McMillan's got to make a good save, and he'll work that ball up the floor himself. Fowler up for Buskus. Wheaton, Spadafora hop on the floor. Now Rayner joins up. Rayner with a good opportunity in that first O shift. Wheaton looking for a man cross pass. That goes about 5 feet wide of Gingras. And an easy transition for the Outlaws. Mraz in the left corner. Pellis now right side, one-on-one, gets around Morris. Penalty upcoming here against the Warriors. McMillan gets a piece of it. But it looks like Jake Morris is going to be going to the box. Have to assume it's going to be holding, and that's what the ref is going to say. The Edmonton Warriors going to be short-handed here. 3 minutes and 16 seconds into the first period. And their penalty kill is going to be tested. Lehman to play that top right. Loves to shoot it there. Has a good sub shot. Give and go. Lehman's got it again. Fake shot up top for Pellis. He's going to kind of go low. And it fires wide. No shot. 12 to shoot. Britton's cross pass hits McKenzie down low. Now Lehman's got it again. 5 to shoot. Lehman's got to get something off. He will, and McMillan makes that save. Rebound picked up by Buskus, and Buskus is going to run it up the floor himself. Leaves it right side. Takahara. Little spin move there around his defender. Scarcello. Takahara in speed. Switching hands, their little field across skill. Coming out now, Takahara's going to spin out of another one. Still has it down low. They got 7 get a shot on. Ellingson has it. He's taking a beating in the corner. Might try and get a shot off now. He will. He tucks it wide. Cam Ellingson looking to generate something short-handed there. They killed off the first half of the Morris Minor. Pellis with the ball up top to steer the ship on this power play. Lehman, little give and go over to Britton. Britton's looking for a lane. He's going to fire. McMillan makes that save. Rebound picked up by the Outlaws. Britton and Pellis with a give and go. Lehman doesn't have a lane thanks to some good defense by Krywalt. Backdoor for McKenzie, and McMillan stretches across with a stick for a great save. Up top, Lehman again. Not going to shoot. Gets us around his defenseman, though. And now it's knocked free. Fowler's down low. McMillan will pick it up. Wow, what a save on that backdoor quick stick. Chris Sherbanek up the floor. Back to even strength. 14:42 remaining in the first period. Rayner right side. Nowhere to shoot. It's up to Gingras. Over for Spadafora. Across the floor for Rayner. Takes a couple of whacks. Tries to go low. Cavalinas at the top of his crease. Going to absorb all of it. Seidel up the floor. We'll leave it for Britton. Britton, little cut fake up top. He's shifty. And Britton, now he cuts to the middle again. Going to take a hit on the wall. Battle ensues as Buskus is there, but he's unable to get it. Now here comes Britton down low. Lehman out in front. They score. No, they're going to say he stepped in the crease. No goal. Warriors will catch a break in transition, and it remains 0-0. Takahara behind the net. Up top for Ellingson. Ellingson, the big man, tries to bounce that one. Not sure if Hazard got a piece of it. Went low pretty quick, but nonetheless, it bounces into the netting, and it's Beaumont ball. A little faking up the floor is Wells. 2 goals on the power play for Wells this year. That's to lead the Outlaws. Lehman up top. He finds Wells. Wells has got a lead. He's going to whip that one. Boy, that was a bomb, but it went about 3 feet wide of the net. Dylan Johnson in transition now. Johnson over Krybel, quick sticking it wild. A little bit wide of the net. Now Fowler's got it. Fowler over for Krybel. Penalty up coming to Beaumont. That's a Morris who was on the ground there. Got worse for Ware. Gingra's up top. Now Morris goes and takes a retaliation penalty on Wells. Not the brightest decision. The Warriors had a chance to go on the power play. And it's evened up, so we'll play 4-on-4 for 2 minutes or so. One place the Warriors have had success. They scored 33% of their goals on the power play this season. Jordan Wheaton's got 2 of those. Gingra's got 1. Greg Bray chips in with the other. Now Chance out in front as Lehman to tuck it over the net. Wojciech on the bouncing ball. Buskus almost takes a big hit from McKenzie. McKenzie's got it back. Shot clock reset for him as Dean Wojciech runs into him. Not afraid of the Albany grad. Matt McKenzie right side with Lehman. Tries a little shimmy and shake. McKenzie's got it. And McMillan sticks out that right arm to deny him. Even strength. The ref was trying to call him for a 10-second. Raiders got it now. 4-on-4 Ellingson. Left side. Pass back. Got knocked down by Nielsen. And Nielsen might be looking for some offense here. Left side. Sturpart up to him. Ellingson get back on defense there. A good transition stop. Left side Mraz. 1-on-1 with Fowler, spins away from him now, cutting toward the goal, takes a big hit from Krybel down low. Nick Krybel steps into his man. Had a couple of big hits the last time Beaumont was in town. Drew Gingra out there with the Wheaton Radar and Takahara. It's Takahara now. Looking to cut toward the net, find some room for himself. Won't do that. But he's going to fire that shot to Machado, and here goes Machado. All alone with McMillan. Machado cutting out in front, and a great defensive play by Takahara takes away that opportunity. That's a diving strip right there by Corey Takahara. Johnston going to play a little bit of offense here, right side up for Spadafora. We're back to 5-on-5. Morris is out of the box. Gingra over for Johnson. Low shot sneaks through Cavalinas. He's got no clue where it is, but luckily it rolls wide. Michael Seidel was there to pick up the rolling ball. Found its way through Cavalinas. That's a heavy shot by Johnston. It was just rolling the wrong way. Outlaws offense on the floor. Lehman right side over for Pellis, and he scores. AJ Pellis has got his 7th of the season, and Beaumont gets on the board first. A seemingly innocent play. Pellis just got that shot through, and it's 1-0. For Beaumont. Spadafora back on the draw. Scramble play. This is going to be picked up in the D zone. Up the floor, Ellingson. Right side, Rayner. Warriors only have 4 on the floor now for some reason. Not sure what the game plan there is. Gingras now cutting toward the goal. Fires that one in the chest of Cavalinas. Ellingson almost forces a turnover. This one's going to be cutting it close, and McMillan steps out of the crease and scoops it up. Spanafora hops on the floor, as does Takahara. Spanafora, a little bit of room. Up top for Wheaton. Right side, Rayner. Spanafora up top looking for a man. He's got Rayner cutting toward the goal, and Cavaliers makes that save as Rayner goes sliding into the post. That one's going to hurt a little bit. Now it's Busquets cutting across the floor. You know the Outlaws want nothing to do if he's got the ball, and now he ends up fumbling that as he steps into Nielsen. Wojciech and Busquets struggling to gain control. Now Paul Koch has it. And thankfully for Busquets not actually catching that the first time, they'll get a fresh 30. Gingra, couple of goals for him against the Miners. Over to Rayner. Rayner with a long shot. Cavaliers gets a piece of it with his boot, and it's into the netting. It's a good low shot. That's where the Warriors are going to be able to beat him. Rayner up top again, down low for Ween, out in front. Gingra's got he was all alone out in front. And Cavalinas again up to the challenge. Sliding down on a 3-on-2 there was Bryce Wells. McMillan makes that save. Fowler picks up the rebound behind the net. Fowler over for Krywald. Krywald's got Nielsen chasing him. But he's going to work it up the floor by himself. Nick Krywald. Moving the boots around Hazard. Takahara tries to lay a pick, but he ends up knocking the ball free. Now Krywald getting into it a little bit with Jeremy. Corey Takahara grabs Seidel. A little bit of a size mismatch. Not afraid of anyone. He's grabbing Ben Snyder of the Miners, their last road game. Looks like it's going to be Seidel and Krywald go to the box. Now Seidel turns back, and it'll be Jeremy. Would have to assume coincidentals. Oh, now Seidel's going. Maybe an extra for Beaumont. Warriors threw off their power play opportunity earlier. So it looks like we will play 4-on-3. Seidel gets the double minor. Not quite sure why Jeremy's in the box. Not actually up on the scoreboard. Ellingson and Rayner pick up assists on the Gingra marker. And down low, here's Wells, and McMillan's going to slide across and kick out that left pad. Long shot again. McMillan sliding shoulder save as Chris Britton teed it up from up top. Four on four for another 57 seconds. 7:04 remaining in the first period. Lehman circling up top, plenty of room, and it's back to Wells, and somehow McMillan's going to make that save. He gets ran over by Wells. He's got to get set up again. Lehman pass across, finds Britton. Backdoor for Wells. Somehow that stays out. He must have missed that pass, and now McMillan's going to step into Wells with a pick. And Joe Fowler to calm things down. Takahara on a 2-on-1 if Fowler wants. And he's just going to hold up. 22 seconds left to play. 4-on-4, about 6-second differential with the shot clock. Now it's Wheaton. Right side for Rayner up top. Ellingson, he cuts towards the goal, tries to go that same short side through the arm. Cavalier makes a save. Should have been a reset, so we're going to play on. Ellingson Down low, Rayner's got it back door. Takahara with a quick stick, and Cavalinas makes a save. Another shot clock reset as we're back to 5-on-5. Rayner to slow things down. The goal scorer, Gingras, hops off the bench. 5:57 remaining in the first period. Rayner's on the right side, looking for a backdoor pass. He won't have Gingras now. It's over for Takahara. Cutting toward the goal. He tries to dive in there, but they're going to say he stepped in the crease. It's a good offensive possession there for the Warriors, generating some chances, and really, they're just making Scott Cavalinas work. That's a big thing there. You're going to test them. You're going to open them up sometimes. I like the offensive push by Takahara. Britton, right side, stripped of the ball by Paul Cock. Cock's got to spin back. He's going to have Britton all over him. Now a hard pick and a slash. As Britton steps into Cock, they'll exchange a few words. And Spadafora to lead the offense. Spadafora tries to roll it for Rayner and Hazard's all over him. Those two will tie up. And Sherbanek off the bench. Low pass for Rayner. That's a turnover right there. Sturpart, left side. Warriors get away with a pretty sloppy play in the neutral zone. Two bad passes, and the Outlaws offense hops on the floor. Lehman out in front. Pellis with a chance. And McMillan's going to make that save. A lot of chances for Wells, Pellis, and Britton already. But McMillan up to the task for sure. And now Seidel throws down Spadafora without the ball. They're going to complain about it. But he clearly didn't have the ball. Gingras left side. Works it across for Noyen. Wheaton on the half wall, has Gingras cut toward the net, finds Ellingson out in front. He tries to go the opposite way this time. And Cavalinas gets just enough of it with his arm. Stretch pass for Needham, the Fort Saskatchewan Rebel alumni. Leaves it for the O experts. And it's a Britton again. He's been going every other shift. This period will probably do it for the entire game. Lob pass up for McKenzie. Picked up there, low shot by Pellis. Easy save for McMillan. He's just going to drop on it. Couple of slow changes here for Beaumont late in this period. If the Warriors got their offensive transition going, they might be able to catch them sleeping here. Spadafora left side for Gingras. Up top is Wheaton. Rayner out in front. Ellingson takes a high stick. Still gets a shot off. And now Gingras got it down low, takes a low slash. Slides around on the floor, Machado's on him too. Gingras decides to lay the body on Renaud. And it's Scarcello from his own side of half. Leaves it for Lehman, 23 on the shot clock to get set up. Kieran Stannard's all over him. And now that's a pretty easy holding call as Lehman had his arm all around Kieran Stannard's stick. The Warriors are going back to the power play with 3 minutes to go in the first period. One for one so far. And it was a 2019 draft pick, Ryan Gingras, with the goal, his fourth of this season, 6th point. Gingras, Ellingson, Takahara. And you got Wheaton and Rayner on that right side. Gingras up top. Gingras looking for a lane. Little fake behind the back pass. And Hazra going onto the boards. Spin pass for Rayner. 12 to shoot. They still got time. Ellingson's up top. Kind of got caught stationary here. Rayner over for Gingras. Low shot. That sounded like it went off of Cavalinas' foot. Not sure why they didn't get a reset. As Ellingson will dump it down low. Or up here, it sounded like that did go off of Cavalinas' foot. Maybe it didn't. Have to watch the replay. 12-ounce Sports TV and radio. Thanks for tuning in. Cody Jansen with the call on this Friday night in Fort Saskatchewan. Woywitka and Takahara with the initial forecheck. That's going to be 4-on-5 for Beaumont here. 2:16 left to go in the first. Moran's left side, Fowler's all over him. Now Krywald's going to step in, try force a turnover, and he will. A great defensive effort from Nick Krywalt, while on the power play, is going to give him another offensive possession. Fowler to drop for Ellingson. Spadafora is up top. This time, Gingras not on the floor here on the power play. Wheaton for Takahara. Wheaton's up top. Spadafora is going to spin, looking for Elaney. Likes that shot. He scores! Matt Spadafora fires it home, and the Warriors are 2 for 2 on the power play. That was almost a spitting image of Gingras' goal. A low shot from Spadafora finds its way past Cavalinas, and it's 2-1 with a minute 39 left to go in the first period. Off that face-off there, it's Krywalt. Got his stick up high, penalty coming here. Wheaton and Rayner pick up assists on the Spadafora power play marker. And now the Outlaws will be going to the power play. McKenzie and Spadafora having a couple of words for each other. Slashing call coming up here against Krywalt. AJ Pellis is talking with him. We'll see how much it is. Just 2 minutes. Okay. Might have got away with one. Got him up high. They're going to say unintentional, I'd have to assume. So Beaumont to the power play for the next 2 minutes or less. 73 seconds remaining in the first frame here at the JRC. Pellis, Lehman, and Britton on the power play. Ball's going to bounce around in the crease. John McMillan's got to scoop it up, and he's got it. McMillan up the floor. Johnson right side. Pass up top for Ellingson. McMillan's going to go to the bench. Low pass for Takahara. He's got to control that down low. Takahara has it. Got to make sure not to force a turnover. Well, they got McMillan out. 5 seconds. Takahara. He can take a shot now if he wants. Decides he's just going to roll it into the corner. Takes the cross check after from Scarcello. Ref doesn't mind that. So we'll turn the shot clock off and let Beaumont's power play out there one more time. Britton left side. Pellis is up top. Not going to call a timeout, so they're just going to roll with their guns. Pellis back down low for Hazra. Hazra with a quick stick. Just forgot the ball. Pellis is up top now. His low shot goes over the net and bounces into the rafters. 5.2 seconds left. They're going to say it's Warriors ball. And Morris is just going to eat this one. Time expires in that first period. A slow start for the Warriors and a strong second half. Brings them back into a lead. 2 power play goals thanks to Gingras and Spadafora. Edmonton Warriors are up 2-1 after 20 minutes of play. We're going to step aside when we come back. First intermission time. We'll take a quick look at that out-of-town scoreboard, recap the period, and get you set. 40 more minutes of lacrosse on 12-ounce sports. Welcome back to the JRC. Cody Jansen with you here in the first intermission. Taking a look back at that first 20. The Warriors find themselves down 1-0 early as AJ Pellis fell in the back of the net. Long range shot, McMillan might want it back, but then two power play goals. One by Ryan Gingras, the other by Matt Spanafora. Two on the power play there, perfect 2 for 2 so far on this Friday night, has them leading 2-1 after 20 minutes of play. Taking a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Also in the RMLL Senior B going on right now. Last update on the website has the Rocky View Knights up 4-3 on the Calgary Raiders. Gotta love seeing that live scoring up there. Makes things a lot easier. Other games this weekend, St. Albert's going to take on the Calgary Mounties tomorrow. Then they got the Calgary Raiders on Sunday. Also coming up on Sunday, it'll be the Calgary Mounties hosting the Rocky View Knights. Teams are on the floor. Looks like we're pretty much ready to get underway here. The Warriors will be starting shorthanded for the next 48 seconds as Nick Krywald is in the penalty box. Took a slashing call there late in the first period. Penalty kill's got to come up big. They're 1 for 1 so far. John McMillan's been great. Cavalinas at the other end has been equal to the task. -1 save. So it'll be Sam Ellingson caught sleeping there to start the second period. Outlaws possession, 22 seconds left on this power play. Pellis for Lehman. Right side, back door for Britton. He tries to tap it over to McKenzie, and McKenzie can't get the quick stick. A ref blows it down. Warriors ball. Fowler's going to carry it across half. McMillan goes to the bench, so we get 5-on-5 as Krywald comes out of the box. Gingras up top. Over for Spanafora. Rainer's there as well. Spanafora tries a quick pass for Wheaton out in front, unable to handle it. And with 2 seconds, Gingras just going to dump this one down. Hazard will leave it for Lehman, and the Outlaws offense hops on the floor. Chris Britton, the team's leading scorer, has it passed down low, goes off of a helmet, and McMillan's going to pick it up. Britton so far this season leads the team in goals, assists, points, penalty minutes, pretty much everything under the sun. 24 points for him, that's second in the entire RMLL. Ellingson down low. Now he's got Takahara up for Wheaton. Wheaton's not going to fire this one. Tries a pass down low. Morris was sleeping and wasn't ready for it. Cavalinas tosses a bouncer, and Big Joe Fowler's there to scoop it up. Fowler now, a little bit of speed. Might go in transition as Wheaton on that right side. Joe Fowler down low for Wheaton, and he's not going to be able to connect on that quick stick. Jordan Wheaton had plenty of room. Just couldn't fire. Britton now across his defender, trying to cut out in front, and bounces it wide. And it's going to go flying into the roof. Fresh 30 for Beaumont to work with. Lehman, right side. Backdoor McKenzie with a quick stick. He got a hold of it this time. He just shot it wide. Jeff Wright from the crease. Wright will leave it for Spanafora, backpedaling. Stretch pass over for Wheaton. Plenty of time for him. Back to Spanafora. He's got one, and it came on the power play in the first period. Rainer right side. Pass for Gingras. Knocked down. He's got 4 to shoot. He's going to let that one fly, and it's wide. Loose ball picked up by Seidel. Seidel take a couple of whacks. He's got Standard behind him. Takes the shot. It's off McMillan's back. And the crossbar. And it stays out. Michael Seidel still looking for his first goal. Now it's Morris with a low shot. Cavalinas, easy save, hangs on. Needham from the D zone. Now it's Takahara. Almost forces a loose ball there. Hazard's run into some problems. 12 for them to shoot. Gonna be a quick one. Wells is up top. Wells without really much help, so he's going to cut to the middle by himself, and he's stripped by Joe Fowler. And he's got Kreiwald also in transition if he wants. Kreiwald bottom left. Maybe some fresh legs after serving a penalty early in the period. And now he turns it over. Defense has to get out there. Busquets, quick off the bench. Lehman's up top. We'll leave it for Pellis. 6 goals on the year for him. Britton up for Pellis. Pellis with a long shot. McMillan makes that save. Rebounds out in front. Morales going to tip it in. Standard, maybe a little bit overzealous on Wells as he escaped from the corner trap. Britton's up top. Plenty of room for him down low. Unable to hit his target. Now it's picked up. Wojtka gets beat off the wall. Loose ball's out in front. Rebound for Pellis. And McMillan's going to make another save. Wow. He's came to play in this second period. 5 minutes in, and he's got half a dozen saves. Busquets leaves it for Gingras. Gingras on that left side. Going to fire this one. Tries to go low again. Cavalinas read him. Got out on top of that crease. Rayner will pick up the rebound on the half wall. Wheaton up top as well. 2 experienced guys on that right side. Just haven't been able to solve Cavalinas. Well, for the matter of fact, Matt Hebert. So far now, Ellingson's going to get called on a loose ball push. Spadafora getting into it a little bit down low. Johnson will knock down that pass from Snurpen, and here goes Fowler in transition. Fowler holds up. Zenoyan was looking back door. Sherbanik's got to get off for a change. Takahara has it in the corner. Working it down low. Ellingson's up top. A little bit of room for him. Tries to go one-on-one. Won't get past the defender. Wheaton, low shot. Kind of sort of bounce that one in on Cavalinas. He makes that save. Takahara grabs the rebound. Fresh 30. Played 6 minutes of this period. Takahara still with it. Back pass for Rayner, kind of off target. Didn't really have a chance at that one. Gingras up top, was looking for a backhand scoop. No one was following. Now a call's going to be coming here. It's going to be holding against Cam Ellingson. So the Outlaws will be going to their 3rd power play of the game. They're over 2 so far, but you don't want to give them too many chances. With the firepower they've got up top, Lehman, Pellis, and Britton, they'll go toe-to-toe with the best in the league. As they proved earlier this season, knocking off the St. Albert Miners on day 1. Lehman for Britton, give and go up top, down low for Pellis. Britton's up top, he'll fire, and McMillan hops over and makes that save. John McMillan with the high scoop for Kreiwald. He's going to get across half. He will. 20 to kill. He's just going to go straight to the corner. Chance out in front for Wheaton. He's robbed by Cavalinas. Boy, it's a heck of a pass there by Nick Kreiwald to find Wheaton. Streaking in front of the net. Had an opportunity right in the slot. Power play units back out there. Minute 10 to go with a man advantage. Lehman won't shoot. Couple of fakes up top. Pellis will let her fly. McMillan makes that save. A little bit of a late push by Mraz into Morris's back. Ref will let it slide. Kreiwald again on the penalty kill. Coming up on a minute 10 shift for him. He's been out there since the start. Minute 15 in, he'll find his way off for a change as Rayner has it. Over for Gingras. Gingras spinning around his defender. Now the ball comes loose with 3. He's going to fire that. Takes a hard hit. late hit there too on the ball. I think that's going to be Machado or Hazard going off. Looks like Machado. Tried to run Jingra's head through the boards thereafter. He's on the penalty kill, so we'll play 4-on-4 for 27 seconds. And after that, the Edmonton Warriors will be going to the power play. Rayner, Wheaton, Spadafora, and Takahara out there to start this offensive possession. Wheaton with a long shot. Cavalinas with the save. Rebound picked up by Nielsen, and Nielsen's going in transition with Seidel. Seidel up top. Nielsen's going to fire. And boy, he almost put that one right to the gut of Seidel. 4-on-4, so no back and over call. Britton hops off the bench, as does Wells. Now they're shorthanded again. Long shot. McMillan's going to make that save. Buskus running to the boards a little bit, and Britton gets his stick up a little bit high on McMillan. Buskus will hop it up the floor. Minute 15 for the Warriors to play with on the power play. 22 on the shot clock. What did Gingras and Spadafora have up their sleeves? They're 2 for 2 on the power play to this point. Gingras won't fire. Now he's going to look to whip that one. Cavalinas with the save. High rebound. Almost picked up by Spadafora, but he had his stick knocked out of his hand. Now a stretch pass from Cavalinas. Hops down the floor. Misses his target as Jordan Renaud was looking for a breakaway. Picked up by Gingras. Gingras down low quick for Spadafora. Spadafora slows things up. Pass for Rayner. Rayner and Wheaton on that right side. Another low shot there as Gingras going to rip that one right into Cavalinas. Easy save for him. Less than 20 on the penalty kill now for the Outlaws, so they shouldn't be able to kill the rest of this. High pass for Wells. Over for Pellis. Low strike, McMillan with the save. Now Britton gets his stick in there on McMillan. Doesn't phase him, still makes that pass up for Sherbanek. At the midway point of regulation, Edmonton Warriors leading the Beaumont Outlaws 2-1. Thanks for tuning in. Cody Jansen on 12-ounce sports. Come to you live on this Friday night. Wheaton with a long shot. Easy arm save for Cavalinas. He's one of the best, most consistent in the league, and he's not going to have problems with that. Now in transition, Fowler's got to get back as Needham's going for a run by himself. This one's going to slide up, though. Picked up by Jeff. Wright's got it, and for some reason the ref blew it down and then was pointing in the direction of the Warriors. Just an all-around cluster out there. No one had any clue what was going on. And the refs are going to blow it down and give it to Beaumont. Fresh 30 for them to work with. Morris only a couple of whacks. Pellis is up top. Lehman's in the corner. Right to watch him. Now that pass by Lehman. A smart heads-up play by McMillan will pick it off. McMillan still has it. Over for Kosh. Kosh is going one-on-one with Wells, and he'll dump it up for Spadafora. Over to Ellingston. Right side, Jordan Wheaton's in that corner. Wheaton's playing some big minutes here, especially with Greg Bray into the lineup. Ellingston, backhand flick across, has Rayner. Forward to shoot. Rayner's going to get that low shot, bounces it over the goal, and it'll be Outlaws' possession. Hazarelk, the offensive specialist, doing is Lehman cutting towards the net, and a good stick by Dean Woywitka will knock it free, and here goes Woywitka, not fazed by that hit of Wells, and now Woywitka held up on the boards. Penalty coming against the Outlaws. Woywitka picks it up. 20 seconds to go here on the shot clock. They got a chance for a 6-on-5. Buskus has it. Leaves it for Gingras. Now 10 seconds to get a play set up here. Takahara in the corner. Up top. Noid's going to let that one fly. Easy save for Cavalinas. And the Edmonton Warriors are going to their 4th power play of the game. They're 2 for 3 so far, despite that 3rd one being shortened a little bit. Gingras up top, Wheaton on that right side. Gingras again looks to shoot, tries to go top shelf this time. Cavalinas out on top of that crease, doesn't give him anything. Ellingson over for Rayner. Gingras playing give and go with him. Now he's got plenty of time to shoot, and he rips it off the back of Ellingson's legs. Loose ball, Rayner's got it. Outlaws bench wanted to call, and Rayner's going to fire that one just wide. Say it was tipped. Warriors possession with a fresh new 30. Wheaton in the corner. They haven't tried to hit him with a quick stick too much. Maybe once in that first period. Gingras up top, rips it wide again. Now in transition. Here come the Outlaws. McMillan thankfully gets some help back there from Johnson. The ball's bouncing into the corner. Refs all over it. Cutting out in front. McMillan's got to make that save off of his noggin. Fowler down low. Cautious on him. High pass knocked down by Johnston. They're going to try one-arm it. Defense got caught sleeping. Nielsen has it in the corner. 20 seconds for Beaumont to kill. Cautious up top. 10 now for them to get an opportunity. Pass for Britton goes wide, and Fowler's got it. Fowler now tries to spin around, maybe a little bit too fancy. And a good defensive push there by Stannard, and Fowler will force a turnover. 17 seconds left on this power play. Spadafora helps out there. Spadafora had one of the power play goals in the first period. Takahara out in front. Rayner's got a chance, and he's stopped by Cavalinas. Takahara again. Settles it down. We're back to even strength. Edmonton back to 500 on the power play. Rayner right side, hard hit over cross, and they score. It's Takahara out in front, and he's got his first in an Edmonton Warriors jersey. While Beaumont was admiring that hit, the Edmonton Warriors are doing work on the power play, and comes out 5-on-5. Takahara will bury it down, even strength. That all starts with a man advantage. Some good ball movement, and hey, yes, Matt Spadafora was out there for another one. Spadafora and Machado on the draw. Spadafora's got it, and in transition, he's going to send Johnston. A little bit of a low pass, made the ball got stuck in his stick. Johnston still has it. Over to Krywolf. Ellingson up top, Wheaton right side. 6 to shoot. They got to do something with it. As it's Jordan Wheaton now cutting out in front, not going to get a shot off. Now he will the backhand, but it goes wide. Not a bad opportunity there as he's going 1-on-3, and Wheaton still manages to get a shot off. Just missed the net. Pellis from the corner. Up top as well. Sleeman, right side. Lehman's had a little bit of trouble catching those passes, and he works it up to Britton. Long shot, McMillan with the save. Pass over for Fowler. He's got McKenzie all over him, and he leaves it for Busquets. Spanafora up top avoids the hit from Wells. Ellingson for Rayner. Right side. Wheaton leaves it for Rayner. Quick little spin and shoot. They're not going to say that got a shot on goal, so Ellingson will dump it in the corner and let the D unit out there. Left side is Wells. Wells out in front. Pass gets knocked down. Stannard has it. Stepped into by Pellis. Now a little bit of a late hit. And in transitions going Noyan. One-on-one, Noyan and Lehman. Trying to cut towards the goals. He's going to go for it. Spins around some traffic. And he'll decide to eat it. Let Gingras hop out there. Gingras gets the pass on the left side. Spanaforis to help. Rayner and Wheaton are on the right. Gingras. A little bit of a side step. Works it out front. Rayner's got it. Low shot off of Cavalinas' shin pads. And off the high glass in the back. Avoids the netting. Lucky rebound bounce. Grabbed by Lehman in the crease, but this is a long shift for him. Looks like he's still got a little bit of gas. Lehman on his backhand. Works it across the floor. Britton will grab it off the wall. Britton, left side. One-on-one. Up to Pellis. Pellis is out in front. Pass gets knocked down. Fowler can't grab it. Low shot. Blocked by Sherbanek. And it's going to bounce up the floor. Crywald's got to come back to pick up the loose balls. The shot clock had expired. Takahara coming off of his first as a Warrior. Up top. Half walls Rayner. Slides it for Spanafora. Up top as Gingras takes a hard hit in the slot. Didn't have the ball. Not sure if we're going to call that a pick or not. Nonetheless, Seidel. Right side. Had Hazard cutting toward the net. Now Seidel with a little high sky pass. And it's going to bounce into outlaw territory. Stannard chases his man just a little bit too far. And now Britton's got some room. Britton up top. Trying to find a man. Low shot goes wide. That's going to blow that one down as it bounces into the netting. Busquets won't grab it. Morris will. For Ellingson. Takahara. Back door for Gingras. Gingras in the corner. Takes a hard hit. Still doesn't have the ball. Machado and Seidel will step into him. Takahara's out there somewhere. Tries a backhand. Just sweeps it wide. Wheaton with the rebound. His low shot finds its way to Cavalinas. Takahara looking a little bit worse for wear after running into Machado. Physical game. These two North rivals not too fond of each other. Maybe not the same hatred as the Edmonton-St. Albert rivalry, but it's right up there. Lehman right side. They leave him all alone. McMillan's got to shut the wickets to rob him. Now in transition, Johnston with some speed. All alone, Dylan Johnston fake shoots, and he's stopped by Cavalinas. In transition, on a breakaway, Johnston all alone on Cavalinas, but he's got to make one of his finest of the evening to keep it a 2-goal lead. Warriors are off to the power play. Gingras steer the ship. Ellingson left side. A little behind the back pass for Spanafora. Gingras up top. Down low for Spanafora. Was looking for that quick stick. Now his pass gets knocked down. And Nielsen takes a run at him. Spanafora on the ground. Gingras up top. Low shot over the net. Bounces off a shin pad. And Seidel has it in transition. Up for Hazra. Fowler's all over him. McMillan's got to make that kick save. Hazra has it again. Spinning around out in front. Fowler's all over him. He tries to One hand pass it down for Needham. Picked up by Edmonton in their own zone. Kosh having a couple of words from Nielsen there. He wants nothing to do with it, so he'll go hide on the bench. Takahara leaves it for Ellingson. Wheaton and Rayner on that right side. Jin goes up top. Back for Ellingson. He's going to try and go 5-hole. Cavalinas with a good save. 10 seconds left to go in the period. In transition, here come the Outlaws. Chris Britton all alone back for Seidel. He shoots and scores. Seidel all alone with 1.7 seconds left to go in the second period. And that's a tough one for Edmonton to give up. It's 3-2 with less than 2 seconds to go. Maybe a little lackadaisical on the change there. Warriors get caught sleep and allow a 3-on-2 while on the power play. That did not work out for them. Takahara and Machado will just let that ball sit there off the face-off, and after 40 minutes of play, the JRC here in Fort Saskatchewan, the Edmonton Warriors are leading the Beaumont Outlaws by a score of 3-2. You're listening to RMLL Lacrosse on 12 Ounce Sports.